Hey guys, Taro here, bringing you a 1v1 today. We are on a road to Kharkov. Playing for you today, spawning in the north is Uzmanoy. He's playing as Soviet Union, and his loadout is Gardner for coordination, Lend, Lease, and Shock Rifle frontline. Pretty standard loadout there. He's currently rank 38 as Soviets, so pretty highly ranked. Spawning in the south is GentleFox, playing as Ostia, and he's straight away locked in Festung support. You may remember GentleFox from one of my replays a couple of weeks back. Well known for doing unconventional Axis strategies, and he's actually really highly ranked at the moment. Rank 2 as OKW and rank 11 as Ostia, so despite his unconventional ways, he's having quite a lot of success. We'll have to see if that continues here. Of course, you know, Axis are having a bit of trouble this patch, but we'll have to wait and see. Well, you don't see Festung support that often. It's got the mortar half-track smoke bombs, which I believe still act as a recon plane, kind of. Relief infantry, and, well, most commonly seen in Lightning War. The LEFH, which doesn't get built much anymore, and finally sector artillery, which also doesn't get used too much. Very expensive munitions, intensive ability. So we'll have to see how he gets on here. First engagement's going on. Uzmanoy just trying to work around this MG. GentleFox taking some good amounts of territory right now. He's playing aggressive with this MG. Hasn't done any capping in his sectors. He's just going straight for the jugular. And now he's actually going for 2 pioneers, and he's doing some back capping with the second pioneer squad. So this is an interesting strategy. Now he's got his MG in this building. It's a good building for an MG because there's only a couple windows out of a few of the directions, so you only need one window for the MG to be effective, and that's what he's doing right here. Suppressing all these squads, making life very tough for Uzmanoy. I mean, coming right out of his base, this is definitely the toughest spawn here. The north spawn on road to Kharkov, probably the most imbalanced spawn currently in auto match. Very hard to keep hold of your cutoff. Early Molotovs there from Uzmanoy, flushing the MG out of his garrison, but he switches. Molotov's still on cooldown here. I don't know if they're going to be able to stick around to land another one. Looks like he's trying to dodge the arc. Does manage to clear it, but GentleFox is well aware of that. He's switching locations. Here comes the Molotov. It's quite a lot of damage. They do get suppressed. In comes some more cons, and that MG is going to be forced back. These, they're taking a lot of damage there, suppressed. Molotov slightly off target there, but and it's a race for the garrison. Conscripts win, and they're going to win that engagement. But we still see that GentleFox has put some great pressure onto this cutoff. And as a result of that, Uzmanoy's resources are very slow compared to GentleFox, as we can see there, 7 to 17. Large fuel income discrepancy. So going for Molotovs early can be quite perilous. It will slow down your tier 3 units. So if you're going for an M5 or just anything from tier 3, basically, it's going to come a bit later. It's at 15 fuel later. About 30 seconds to a minute, depending on how you're going. Can make all the difference. That squad's going to get away alright there. Conscripts engaging here. I imagine the MG's still in base.
Production upgrade accomplished. We now have
Uzmanoy continuing his advance, but GentleFox continuing his harassment of this cutoff, and these sandbags kind of working against Uzmanoy right here. Probably would have been better to put them so that GentleFox couldn't have used them if he ever decides to try and take that cutoff again. Conscripts do end up losing this engagement, took quite a few model losses on it. Whoa! I may have spoken too soon there. Very close engagement. Conscripts, of course, being slightly stronger in the close range, but they did take a lot of model losses on approach. A bit of good RNG there. Here's a neutral retreat. NG finally back onto the front lines. I think GentleFox was a bit late reinforcing and getting this back out, and that has allowed Uzmanoy a bit more breathing room. Still, Uzmanoy doesn't have any real counter to this. Maybe you should field a Dishka to commit a bit of MG versus MG crime. Actually, Uzmanoy's ticked, and he's also gone for healing, so that's why he's got only 4 squads right now. He's invested a lot into both healing and that tech. So as we can see now, GentleFox seems to have a more substantial army. He's got 1 more squad only, but he's also got the mortar half-track, so in terms of total firepower, he's definitely outgunning Uzmanoy right here. And GentleFox continues to apply this pressure. GentleFox did see that mine going down, that's why he's barraging that area with his mortar half-track, managed to clear it there. Conscripts don't know where to go. It seems like every path out of his base is just, he's not having any success right now. His garrisons are being camped. Mortar raining down. He's really struggling right here. Perhaps should invest in a mortar of his own. I know Paul personally doesn't go for Molotovs. He's much more a fan of going for combat engineer flamethrowers. The good thing about combat engineer flamethrowers is you can send the engineer up, and if it does take model losses, you can use merge with your conscripts to keep them on the field for longer. Whereas you can't do something like that for the pioneers. But it does increase their staying power on the field, make them very useful for clearing garrisons, and more reliable for clearing garrisons against top level players like you're seeing here. Unlikely that a player is just going to sit in a Molotov puddle. Flames. So we are seeing a Dishka now being brought in from the wrong side though. I should have brought it in from this spawn here. It's taken a while to reposition. GentleFox continuing to apply a lot of pressure here onto this cutoff. At the same time he's decapping this fuel, so even now Uzmanoy has recapped it. Still hurting for resources. LMG now upgraded on this squad, and they're going to be spitting hot fire from behind this heavy cover. Oh, but they're taking quite a lot of damage now. They go down here to these conscripts on retreat. And they do! Nice pickup there for Uzmanoy. That was the only LMG squad for GentleFox, and he guns it down there on retreat. Good win, and now Uzmanoy's should definitely go for the cutoff here immediately. He needs to try and inflict some hurt of his own. Decapping that point there is not going to do him much use, and here comes some pioneers. If he just runs straight for this cutoff, he would have got it, but instead, I don't think he's going to be able to complete it, and now he's to retreat. That was just pointless to decap this. It's just such a minor point in the grand scheme of things. What's this been going on? Looks like we've seen an incendiary shot from the mortar half-track, forcing that Dishka to reposition, and also the MG has had to retreat. So Uzmanoy is kind of buying himself some breathing room here, but at the same time he's just such a dire situation in terms of resources. Good thing he's gone for Lend-Lease, because if he had needed to tech, I don't think he'd be able to afford it, honestly. GentleFox has invested in another squad of Grenadiers, fresh squad, and rolling onto the field now.
We are losing a sector.
And this is some good awareness from GentleFox. He hasn't already blown his load, investing all his manpower into a pack. Probably well aware that he's done so much harassment onto his opponent's resources that he's probably not going to be able to afford a tier 3 unit. At least no time soon, so he doesn't have to worry about getting that preemptive pack and just have that sitting around doing nothing.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Still, Uzmanoy has got the VP lead so far, so that's one thing into his favour. He's about 60 VPs ahead. GentleFox now making a push down this right side. In fact, he's kind of pushing across all fronts right now. And now he activates relief infantry. Rare sight. It's not often you see Ostia with enough munitions to use this. It is... Oh, I suppose it's not that expensive compared to, say, rapid conscription, which is 120. So it's actually a decent price, 90. But that being said, you do get Ostrupen, which are slightly less good than conscripts, so I suppose that's kind of fair in that respect. I see the M5 quad, and I believe that's a Lend-Lease quad. Yep, being brought onto the field and wiping out that mortar half track, but immediately GentleFox rebuilds it. He's also got a pack now.
Our industry grows to support us.
Quad's buying a bit of breathing room here for Uzmanoy. Okay, GentleFox has teched up, hasn't put down his tech structure as of yet though. Oh, conscript squad goes down there. Looks like he might have taken a mortar shell there, and the Grenadiers finish the job. Squad's got to be careful here. Pack's in a good position. Doesn't want to take a Faust. In fact, he's going to die anyway. He's backing out. Wrong way to go. Down he goes. Need to continue driving and try to drive away this way. Still, Pioneers do go down, drop their flamethrower, so all is not lost for Uzmanoy.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Also, with the flamethrower is very strong, but he takes another mortar shell there. He's late to react. Got the PPSH guards now. A bit of damage. Oh, and that's a bad retreat path. Wow. GentleFox getting so unlucky. And we see that relief infantry's worn off. I believe you can only get maximum 2 squads from it. So once those 2 squads come out, which we are seeing here, it just automatically deactivates. Same for rapid conscription.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
Otherwise it does last a very long time. Yeah, 2 minutes. Plenty of time to work with it. Oh, incendiary shot onto the building. That's taking a lot of damage. Noise a bit late to react again, but here comes the Lend-Lease Sherman. Where's that pack? Pack's in a pretty good spot, but I think this half track's going to go down, maybe. Takes a Faust. No, down goes Lend-Lease Sherman. Now that's backing away. Took that Faust before. Took that pack shot though, so it doesn't get a damaged engine. It's going to back away, but Dishka does get dropped, and this is exactly what I was trooping a great for. recurring team weapons. They're so cheap, so fast to reinforce. Excellent for recurring those team weapons. Now Uzmanoy's in a tough spot, low on manpower, he's lost a few squads, doesn't have enough to build himself an anti-tank gun, and I imagine GentleFox would be able to field a tank pretty soon himself if he had put down his tech structure, that is. He's going to take engine damage here now. This Lindley Sherman's in a tough spot. Is the pack just going to chase him into his base? Maybe so.
The enemy has cut off a sector.
Pack's on the chase. Oh, misses that shot though. Here come the PPSH guards chasing away those Grins, and that Sherman will live to fight another day. I imagine if Uzmanoy had lost that, he probably would have lost the game right there. Oh, we see GentleFox using relief infantry again.
I suppose you have orders?
It's certainly going to balloon the size of his army, and he does actually have 2 Ostrupen bulletins. 2 received accuracy bulletins for them. And the mortar half-track recharge time. So clearly this was a strategy he was planning on doing the whole time, or of course because he locked this in straight away, but he's got the bulletins for the support as well. Interesting to see. So life is going to be very hard for Uzmanoy to get out of his base now. 2 MGs covering the exits from his base. He's just got to go wherever they are not right now, basically. Try and make some headway there. And Sherman's turrets jerking around. Doing a decent amount of damage though with the Pintle.
Have fallen to 300.
Now Uzmanoy has lost control of the VPs. He's suffering a triple cap. He's in a tough spot, that's for sure. Looks like we did see one fresh squad of Ostrupen from that relief infantry activation. GentleFox still hasn't done anything with his fuel. He's got a lot of fuel. He could just tick all the way to tier 4 and get out of Panther, I suppose, which would be a pretty good counter to that Lindley Sherman. Should try and pick up this squad on retreat. Looks like he's disengaging. Second pack, in fact, for GentleFox. That was a good time to disengage right there before he took that Panzer Faust. As I was saying, these MGs making it very tough for Uzmanoy to get out of his base right here. He should have just got a mortar. There's quite a lot of team weapons on the field right now. Should put down his tech structure, but I don't think he's built anything from it. I think building that tech structure was just a bit of a waste, honestly. He built it at such a bad time. He was under so much pressure and to keep hold of his cutoff, and he just never did. He just spared that tiny bit of extra manpower. Maybe he could have got another squad of conscripts, help with his flanks or something. I don't know. It seems like simultaneously investing into his tech structure and healing cost him a lot of map control and really lost control of this game. Oh, and another squad goes down there on retreat. Tough. Fresh Dishka, and it looks like the MG42 does get stolen here, so Uzmanoy once again think he's down, but he manages to pull it out. get a couple lucky breaks and stay in this game. But this Austrian army continues to accelerate here. There's so many squads right here now. I think that's part of the reason why he's not ticking up. I mean, these squads are costing him so much to upkeep right now. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter how much Uzmanoy is bleeding him. It's only making him stronger.
One of our machine guns has been silenced. We are losing territory.
Then he's Sherman trying to avoid pack fire, sitting behind the garrison. Doing actually pretty good. 15 kills in fact. But the MG42 does get cleared, and it's going to be trading hands once again. Oh, and trading hands once again. Oh my god. What a promiscuous machine gun. But those conscripts. Oh, he gets out just in the nick of time. PPSH guards are actually doing some pretty good damage here. Oh, but now they get suppressed by the Dishka. They're going to have to retreat, and it's going to. I think that's going to be a mass retreat on this front for Uzmanoy. He's floating quite a bit though, getting reasonably close to another Lindley Sherman. Oh no, is this thing going to trade hands again? Oh no, is this squad going to go down? Maybe not actually, because these are Austrian and not even in cover. GentleFox maybe wasn't paying enough attention there either. Probably need to stop and just blast away at that squad. Diska coming in from the side trying to apply some pressure, but Diska set up in return. So a full retreat for Uzmanoy, investing his manpower into reinforcements. Has managed to stem the tide, and VP situation looking pretty even right now, but GentleFox has so much fuel in the bank. Looks like he's spent some of it. He has ticked up now. Ticked to tier 4 and put that down. So I imagine we'll be seeing a Panther from him. He's got plenty of fuel to burn as well. But he's going to have to deal with 2 Lindley Shermans. Oh, did that Dishka get cleared? Must have done. Well, that's good. That's going to allow Uzmanoy a lot more freedom in his troop maneuvers. Not that he's got a particularly strong infantry army right now. Oh, he's going deep. He's going deep with these Lindley Shermans. Another activation of relief infantry though for Uzmanoy. I mean for GentleFox. This stage, I don't know if it's really worth doing this. I think it would be better for him to try to get some Talon lines down, try and snare these tanks, make things a lot easier for these packs. Oh, this could be trouble. This one takes a Faust. The firing line of 2 packs. This one's quickly trying to reposition. Needs to stay on this road, try and make the most of that mobility bonus. Nope, actually the pack gets cleared by these PPSH guards. These things are actually doing some good damage here. Kind of surprised. It did receive a buff at the same time as all the other PPSH changes, so you know, maybe I shouldn't be so surprised. Historically though, they have been rather terrible. But seems like those PPSH changes have made them rather effective. Looks like another flamethrower got dropped there. Conscripts still have their one, so it must have been another Pioneer squad with the flamethrower being cleared.
Engineers ready for assignment.
Oops. Bad camera work there, sorry. VP situation still pretty even, but we see that Uzmanoy still hasn't reconnected his cutoff here. He's just kind of ignoring that right now. Like, that could be a mistake. We've got so many Ostroupen squads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squads. Kind of reminds me of that game recently from the Flexi-Time Championships. Asbag versus Jezelin on Angerville. You can check that out on the Gentleman page if you missed that live. Of course, that was rapid conscription, but still a similar situation. Good to see that these abilities making a bit of a comeback, even at the highest level of play. Smoke pots coming in here. Smoking off that Dishka. It's going to continue its advance. Here come the guards though, making a beeline for these packs. Doing a lot of damage to them too. One goes down. These PPSH guards, man, these things are strong. Kind of like unarmored shock troops. Down goes one squad. Looks like another squad's going to be going down shortly as well. Yep, Lenley Sherman, make sure of that. Excuse me. All packs get cleared, so both the packs are cleared. Here comes the Panther though. Does he have AT grenades? He doesn't have AT grenades. Critical mistake right now. Panther's just diving onto this damaged Lenley Sherman. Packs are available here to be crewed. Got a ring around the rosy here from the Lenley Sherman. Needs to keep going. Uh-oh, he's stopped there for a second. Down goes the Sherman. Panther, job done. And that's going to be a mass retreat. Oh no, and this pack's just sat here, forgotten about. If he had managed to snake this away and steal that, might have stood a chance, but now these are just going to be recruited by these Ostroupen, and one Lenley Sherman, very little fuel because he didn't reconnect this cutoff for ages. Things are looking very grim for Uzmanoy. I mean, it was so promising for him before. He had 2 packs here which were just begging to be stolen. If he'd done that, if he had AT grenades, he would have been able to deal with this Panther very effectively, but now I don't think he really stands much of a chance, honestly. If we look at army size, I mean, he's not that far behind, about 15 behind. But his army just feels so much smaller because he's just got a million Ostroupen squads. I admit they're all just begging to be reinforced, but is another matter for another day. See another mortar half-track being brought onto the field for GentleFox. He seems to love these things. I think this is third one he's made? Third or fourth? Fourth!
Infantry squad has been killed.
Some squad guys. Lenley Sherman finally back up to full speed. This thing's Vet 2 now. Still can't go head to head with the Panther. Doesn't have nearly enough penetration to penetrate the Panther reliably from the front. That's why he needs the 2v1 situation. And once again, GentleFox sitting at MG in these forward garrisons, making that it's just so tough for Uzmanoy to push out, got onto his territory. Both the packs just inching their way forwards, looking for windows of opportunity to land shots on this Lenley Sherman, because even if he damages it, Uzmanoy's only got one squad of combat engineers. Doesn't have an easy way of repairing that, or fast way of repairing that at the very least. And without that on the field, he stands little chance of holding on to territory. What is he doing? He's just doing some risky maneuvers here. So yeah, I think Uzmanoy really need to get AT grenades predictively. He's got them now, but if he had them in their last engagement, he might have been able to hold on to that Lindley Sherman, and wow. Mortar half-track wipes that flamethrower squad. Did he have... he had 2 flamethrower conscripts, okay. Got breakfast conscription still active. Lindley Sherman's sat here forgotten about. It's going to go down to the pack, and that's going to be game, I imagine. Oh, conscripts getting close for it. And it looks like the Panther may go down here, in fact. No, misses that shot. In come the smoke pots. And the Panther's going to get away to safety. Okay, that's definitely a heartbreaker there for Uzmanoy. Not that he really stood much of a chance even if he killed that Panther, but I know sometimes you want those Pyrrhic victories. So yeah, some fun play to see there from GentleFox, making very good use of this relief infantry. Good to see that back in action. Also really going hard on those mortar half tracks and ticking all the way to tier 4. Interesting strategy. Also putting down some munitions caches to try and speed up his munitions income to ensure that he could continue to spam this ability. Interesting strategy, and nice to see some non-meta play there once again from GentleFox. Anyway, I'll wrap on that, guys. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.